Hey y'all, welcome back to our channel. Today's video is how to make mask at home. Like how to make a face mask at home from beginning to end. You guys, these are prepped masks. They're not complete right here. This one's complete. And it has the inner face in it as well. And it also, this one has the interface. This one is like a 3-layer mask. So let's get started. Okay, we're gonna move all of this out the way. You guys, this is the pattern that I'm using. I Googled face mask online and this is what came up. So it's super easy. You can print it out at home to where you have the pattern. We're about to do a mask out of this material right here. A lot of material everywhere. So I'm gonna just cut some of it off. This material's everywhere. Okay, so when you're making the mask, I'm just using this material anyway. You need, if you're doing a 3-layer mask, you need 4 pieces of this. So if you have a material that you can fold, like let's say this. Let's say we're gonna use this for the inside of the mask, right? No, I think I'm gonna use black. Okay, so we're gonna use this for the inside of the mask. So first, we fold this material and then cut it. If you fold it, it gives you 2 pieces. So we fold it. Okay. So we fold it and we put it always at the end of our fabric to get more out of your fabric. Okay, so you see it? It's 2 pieces. So this is for one side of the mask. Now we need it for the other side as well. Here's for the other side of the mask. So I don't know if y'all can see it, but it's right here. Now this is for my right side of my mask, because that's my right side. So you're gonna lay it on the front of the material. So this is the right side. Or yeah, this is the right side. So you just lay it on top of here. We need something for the left side. So if you're done, like this is my right side. So remember I put it on the top of the material and I traced it out. So now we're gonna flip it over and it's gonna be for the opposite side. So it'll be for the left side. You see how I flipped it over? So now this is the left side. So you put them right here. Interface. This is considered interface. It's like the filter that everybody's using in the mask. You can get it from Joann's, Walmart, anywhere. So So I need 2 pieces for each mask, each side. One. 2. So look, you take the outside part, you put the interface in the inside, and then this is the inside of where your face goes, which I think I did it wrong. You don't need 4 of these, you only need 2 of these, I'm sorry, because this is the inside of your mask. So don't get 4 of each, only get 2. So you only gotta do 1 cut if you fold it over and double it. So this is the inside where your face goes. That's the interface, and here's the front of the mask. And you do the same with the other side. This part, the interface, and right here. So when you're sewing them, make sure all your corners make sure where you starting to. I don't know if you're using a serger. I'm using a serger and a sewing machine. But if you don't have a serger, it's okay because you can just go over it multiple times. But make sure everything is at the point, and make sure everything is lined up. And then do the same with the other side. And put it fabric face to face. So when it's face to face, everything should be lined up together. So I don't know if y'all can see it, but everything has to be lined up together. The reason why everything has to be lined up together, because when you go to stitch from here to here, if it don't catch it, then that part is gonna come out. So we're about to stitch it. Okay, so look. So you see how all of it is. It's not all the way lined up, but I'm just gonna give it something to set it down so I can have a way to go. I don't even know how to explain it, but you see what I'm doing. But making sure all of it catches. And then hold it in place, and you're gonna have to push a little to get it started. If you're using a serger. You see how some of it didn't catch right there? So what you do, you just go back right there and then bring it back down. And just go over it multiple times. That way, just in case something didn't catch, it'll catch it. And then you open it up. And here's your mask. This can fit me. You see how that part is off? So look, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna chop that part off. Because when I go to trim the mask, you're not gonna see that part anyway. You see how this part is off? All you do is go back in and you just trim that part off. Well, you cut it off. Because when you go to trim it, it's gonna line it anyway. So this is how the mask will look before it's trimmed. Okay, let's trim it. Wait a minute. And let y'all see my junky backyard. Okay. So what I'm using is like this wide elastic. see it, Lisa.
Are you saying come back this way?
Yeah, come right this way. Let me get you a chair. Okay. So here we go. I do my sides first. So what I'm doing with this elastic, I'm just putting it on the side and I'm folding it over. What? Okay. I'm cutting this extra off. It was messing me up. And this part didn't touch. Almost done. And then I'm just cutting off all the extra at the end. This is the top part. So what I'm doing is just trimming around the top part as well. And when you get to the point, you just fold the elastic over. And then I'll cut this even. This is a side piece that I didn't cut all the way out. So far, we're right here. I cut this extra piece off right here. I cut this extra piece off. All the extra pieces I cut off. So now we just gotta trim the bottom and add the elastic on the sides for the ears. And we're done. Well, didn't I just chop my little hand off? Okay. Oh God, I just chopped my little hand. Okay. So I'm lining the bottom now. I'm doing it the same way that I did everywhere else around it. Which I like. So what I would suggest everybody to do around the whole lining, go back over it again. This is the inside. You see where that didn't catch it? So look, all I have to do is turn the mask inside out the same way and just stitch it like pull this material a little closer and stitch it to where it catches it all the way around. And it don't matter because the thread is black, so make sure your thread matches your material so you won't see the mistake. So here it goes, and then I'm just gonna add a little part for the ears, and we're done. Okay, what I started doing, y'all, was measuring 7 inches. It's like 7.5 inches for the ear piece. So I'll tell you which one it is. Okay, that's 7.5. And then I have 2, that's the same size. So the way that I do the elastic for the ear part is right here. I just turn the mask like this. Oh shoot. And I do it inward. Like, so I will put it this way. So when I flip it up, it's not on the front of the mask. So I just put it like this. And then I just stitch a straight stitch. I straight stitch it across. I'm cutting the extra that's in the inside of the mask. And my thread, cut all my thread off. And then I fold it. You see how I folded it now? So now I put it to the other side, to the top part. And then I just straight stitch right here. Yes, I get it. So I'll flip it up. You see how I flipped it up? So I straight stitch right here. And you gotta hold your elastic to the side, because if not, you're gonna catch it. You don't wanna catch that part of the elastic. So you see how I did it right here? Cut all your strings, cut the extra on the inside. Cut all your thread. Extra thread. Now I just gotta do the same for the other side, but this one's done. Just a piece of thread. Same way with this one. It goes right here. And the inside. I'm stitching. Straight stitch. Cut out your thread, cut the inside out. Cut your thread. I'm almost done. And then we'll do the same for the bottom. Straight stitch. And remember, hold this elastic over when you're doing that, so it won't get caught in the machine. Cut off your extra. Cut off all your strings so it won't look tacky. And we are done. I think I did my strings too thin for what, at exactly 7. So y'all do 7.5 to 8, so your ears won't fold up like this. But 7.5 to 8, because I think I did it at 7. So y'all don't want y'all ears to fold like that, but you get it. And this is the inside. So, thanks y'all. Wait, I'm gonna turn it around. So with that being said, you guys tell me what y'all think about the video, and tell me if y'all need any more help with anything, but definitely do at least 7.5 or 8, because y'all see how I made my ears fold up. You don't want your ears to fold up like a little crazy person. But anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you, camera guy. Okay, yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment.